back. Part 2. Exciting conclusion. I've got those other 2 leaks over there fixed, and I think I've got this one taken care of. We'll see. As you can see, I kind of hacked something together here. So I had to use the plunge cutter, cut that pipe, and then I got an adapter, and then another adapter, and then another adapter to adapt down to 1/2-inch pipe. So that's 1 inch like PVC pipe, and then a 1 inch to 3/4 inch thread, 3/4 inch to 1/2 inch thread, and then 1 inch to 3/4 inch thread, 3/4 inch to 1/2 inch compression fit or slide on. And then I was able to pull the end out of that thing with much challenges, but we got it out. Clamp that on there and then recoupled this up differently. So the piece that I pulled out of there was this thing here. For those that may not want to go back to the other video. So this was in here like this. Okay, so this end here snapped off inside at the blowout valve. There's a bobcat driving back and forward through here when we were doing concrete and moving dirt and stuff around, and foundation and all that. So they broke that. I'm not surprised. I was expecting something to break. Anyway, got that done. There was a threaded bit in here that connected to this. I just cut it off and ended up jamming that 1/2 inch soaker hose onto the 1/2 inch pipe adapter. But I had to employ a little trick that I learned from David Freiberger of Hot Rod TV fame and Roadkill Garage fame. I was watching something as a fuel line, and if you hit it with a hammer, it heats up the line, and then it expands so you can jam things on. So I hit it with this hammer on the concrete a few times, and then jammed it on there, because without heating it up, it did not want to go on that pipe. So shout out to David Freiberger. Thanks for that little tip. Not only is it good for gas line, but it's also good for sprinkler. So let's fire this sucker up and see if we got any leaks. I'm semi-confident, but not fully confident. Let's say cautiously optimistic. So let's go and get the water pressure up and see if this time we get lucky. Oh, and I gotta remember to grab some garbage bags so I can pick up some garbage. Okay, check. All right, so single manual station. We're gonna go zone 2. Click that to zone 2, and let's go 3 minutes again. Because any longer than that, if there's leaks, it's going to be a big mess. So ready? Let's go check it out. All right, let's look for some squirting water. You can hear it hissing. So how these work is they have a little valve in them. You see that little hole? Those little holes are supposed to run a little bit of water out controlled drip. Not too much, not too little. Ooh. This hasn't been on all year basically because looks like I got a little weeper right there. Might have to go get a hose clamp and throw another clamp on there. So I'll have to maybe throw a hose clamp on that. An extra clamp on there, but that's not too bad. That's livable. Probably because I beat it with a hammer. Maybe I don't recommend that. There is something, oh, it's that one. I left this one because, oh, no, that's, okay, I'll have to get that fixed. It's definitely a leak. But the problem is it's leaking from right around where that valve is, so I thought it was squirting out of the valve just a little aggressive. But is that it? That's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah. You can see how that just drips. It's like a little soaker line that would be in your same thing as the garden soaker stuff, but it's for grass. Okay. Awesome. Well, that's a win. No major gushers. Okay, awesome. Well, there's another little part 2 video of sprinkler. So, yeah, look to the first one if you just find the second one.